Hello everyone, I am Oracle Unicorn and welcome. This is Shaman Messages. I greatly appreciate all your shares, your likes, because you never know that someone on Facebook could possibly see your share of this video and it really helped them in their own life and situations that they may be going through. So thank y'all so much for sharing all over Facebook for me. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you for your likes and your subscribes. The subscribes are very important for the channel and really rising the channel up, okay, and really getting the message out there for people, okay. And so let's get on with your reading. This is a weekly reading for Libra, and what kind of messages do we have for our dear Libras? Thank you. This is my nature, basically my earth deck. This is my earth deck. That is what I'm going to call this deck, my earth deck. Because it has nature whispers in it and oracle of the unicorns. And then I have my universe deck, which has the divination of the ancients and spirit animals. So that's my universe deck, my stars deck, and this is my earth deck. So for y'all must be working on some grounding here with what it is you want to really have a sense of security in, okay? What you want to give its own security in, allowing you to have security in it with yourself, okay? Very beautiful. You are also going to be taking a leap of faith, just like Aries. And you're contemplating on this direction that has its perfect setting for you, and it is in line with prosperity. So that is greatly amazing. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Love in really being able to invest in yourself and what you love to do, and being spontaneous about your passions and having love for others, and expanding out that love from you within yourself and connection within others. And you're taking this leap of faith, and it is a perfect setting for you to do so at the time that it's meant to happen for you to take that. Now, the reason I feel for your contemplation with this is because you are shifting your visions and energy. Yes, you are shifting your visions and energy, clearing out the old, because you have to clear out the old underneath that. I'll show you that one too, but I don't want to see beyond that. Okay. So you are clearing out the old, which is what is allowing this contemplation and energy shift to come into play and healing yourself, which is very great. And you are understanding how to be able to take a pause within also this contemplation and clearing out the old with your expansion into this new perfect setting of direction that you would like to go, and releasing old negative habits. You're going to allow yourself to be able to celebrate the new habits that you want to bring in with your own life, with your leap of faith into a destined path that is meant for you. All right, Libra, man, you got this going on for you, don't you? Okay, what I feel the deck for you is, I see the rabbit hole in my eyes. Aries had the shaman deck, so y'all are getting the rabbit hole this time. What kind of messages do we have for our dear Libras? Oh yeah, you're taking full prosperity forward and releasing the past, because you do have the Six of Cups upside down. So with the Six of Cups upside down, with healer and expansion and leap of faith. You're releasing, you're truly releasing the old things of the past that has suppressed you, and honoring your own like emotions. Yeah, and being able to stand up and honor your emotions. Go Libra. With y'all being such an air sign, y'all are just coming into tune with yourselves, aren't you? And it's a perfect setting for it to be happening right now, including your home life. Yeah, it's a perfect setting for things to be switched into joy and celebration, because you do have the celebration card over here, even though this celebration card right here is upside down, and that's with some kind of like home or shelter that you had, and it is the perfect setting. It was also in the past the perfect setting, the way it was, for the things that you've had to go through to come to this new shift of understanding and being able to clear out the old of that, and releasing yourself of everything that has tied you back, and being able to be spontaneous and taking action towards what it is that you want in your life, taking that leap of faith and standing in your own truth and doing the work. And you have the King of Cups upside down, so also this can be doing the work with someone that is of a water sign, or someone that knows and has control over their emotions. Okay, Libra, they kind of they do a lot of work in what they want in life, and releasing themselves, and being able to heal themselves, and being able to be spontaneous in their life towards an expansion. Or this could be you understanding your Queen of Cups energy, your nurturing of your own emotions, and standing in your truths in a fiery passion towards being able to be spontaneous, and putting the work towards releasing yourself and healing yourself to be able to stand in a King of Cups like energy, so that you can really expand what it is that you truly want to see in your realities, and being able to let go of the old, shifting your perspectives and views towards things that you want to take baby steps into, to be able to make a bigger dream come true. So you're working more into the smaller aspects of that big goal, and understanding that view of that big goal could differ, but also will always be better than what you expected, if you put your focus into the small details of things, because the small details of things is what creates the big goal to be in. It's like doing a puzzle. You're working on your puzzle pieces so that the bigger picture of this puzzle can come together. And that's how you're understanding your healing like qualities within yourself, and being able to release things of the past, because you do have past karma, past lives type thing. I don't feel this has anything to do with like your past life. I feel this has to do with certain trials and tribulations that maybe your ancestors haven't been able to complete, and you're becoming the completion of this. So then that generations after you will no longer have to suffer some of these trials that you've had to go through, and that you've had to be able to surmount over. But there are also some things, keep in mind, that your child will probably want to go through for that wisdom as well. So then that will still be passed on. And that has nothing to do with you or any kind of thing that you didn't complete. You are completing all of yours that you have set for yourself in this lifetime. I do feel that we ask ourselves to go through certain things that we have written out for ourselves in this lifetime, so that we push ourselves to come to an understanding that we want to be able to be emotionally fulfilled within this lifetime and accomplish within this lifetime. I do feel a lot of that when it comes to it. Also, our ancestors, they help us to feel strong within that too, and understandings of, the life around us, the spirits within the life around us, and the connection within life and everything. And that is your huge celebration within this Libra. And that is why you're allowing yourself to pause before you jump into this new action, and really enjoying the new colors that are being brought to your eyes. It's like you were kind of colorblind, like you had color in your life, but you're kind of colorblind in a way. You are healing that colorblind views and perspective for yourself, and listening more to what really truly emotionally fulfills you for the path that you want to take for yourself. Okay, not what you feel like you have to do, not what you feel like you should do, not what you feel like others want you to do, but you start listening more within, and that's how you're going to be able to really honor in kind of like this King of Cups energy, and resonating with your emotions, and being able to really take action and passion towards what it is that you're brewing up in your own head. Okay, especially with being an air sign. I haven't even put all the cards out yet. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, you gain justice in this. I feel a lot of it is going to also be, you're going to expand your finances. May not be in a love life quite yet, but that is coming into balance, and you are starting to see your options within it. It could be with an earth sign, or someone that has earth in their chart, and you're going to be receiving victory over the imbalance of everything that is going on within your situations, whether it be love, finances, or what the heck, that was weird, love, finances, or it be your home situation. Okay, and yeah, I mean, you do have the Nine of Cups here, being able to really achieve your own emotional fulfillment within yourself, understanding who you are. I love my Red Roll deck. Coming into balance with everything and within everything. Yeah. It's not, it's like right now you're going through that pause. It's not going into movement right now, but it is, because you're right now, I feel as if with the overall energies over here, you're coming out of your Nine of Swords energy and feeling hopeless about everything that is going on because of feeling tied down to things. But you really start giving, instead of giving to other people, your own abundance within as a healer for yourself. Because this also, I'm looking at this King of Pentacles, this also could be you having that sense of grounding within your own finances. And also, instead of giving other people your emotional cup, you start granting yourself your own emotional healing, because that is clarifying the healer card. So you start, for me, what I see in this is you're starting to give yourself your own healing energy, and understanding how to be able to release yourself from things that, you kind of like allowed yourself to kind of be tied down to, and just in a sense of, because you really wasn't sure of what direction to really go and how to balance certain things out to be able to acquire victory, which is why I feel when it comes to past lives, it's like that is structurally kind of like what we usually go through anyway, when we feel obligated to things and feel like we have to do things, when necessarily we really don't have to do much of anything. We just, if you want to do certain things, keep in mind that you have to be happy, or understand, or have a view of happiness and thankfulness within that situation of what you allowed yourself to be tied down to. And if it's not emotionally fulfilling, maybe it's not meant for you to be tied down to it and to go into more of an emotional fulfilling direction, because you do get your Nine of Cups, you get your wishes that you want. Okay? But it comes out of really working that balance of your intellect and your emotions and the direction that you really want to go with the options that you actually have. But it's like it's waiting for you to shift your vision to seeing the options that you truly have. Okay? And that's why that one's upside down. But and that's what you're truly really working on and receiving justice in, and with your expansion, because you have your expansion and you have your justice and the gaining of stability financially and abundantly, to really be able to honor the King of Pentacles over here, over healing, is allowing yourself to be balanced within the mind, heart, and soul. What is really good for you emotionally, what is good for you mentally that allows you to be good for you emotionally, and what is not necessarily good for you that is suppressing on you mentally, that makes you very emotionally distraught. Okay? Some things that you mentally feel as if you have to do or force yourself to do through these things are going to emotionally suppress you and make you more distraught, and not allow peace within yourself nor within the situation. When you really work on understanding what it is that will mentally be growth for you and emotionally be fulfilling for you, as in keep you in a joyous, happy state in a way, and it's not too much of something that will suppress you or feel as if you're not good enough, then yeah, it's something worth being worked on, especially if you're walking away from something that you've put so much work into, but it'll be worth it. I feel it'll be greatly worth it for you if you do, because it grants you emotional fulfillment, and it's just, and it's what it's saying here is that you are just not sure or seeing all the signs and messages that's showing you how this will be better for you, which is clarifying the pause card. Okay? And rest, allowing yourself that pause and rest to really listen to within, and to nature, to all the signs of where it's being kind of like pulling you towards. Because what really helped me in the directions was watching the birds, watching a lot of what nature does, and kind of looking up spiritual messages and the Indian maybe spiritual meaning behind that specific animal that I saw, or a constant seeing of a specific animal, or a dream of a specific animal. Like, I really love animal spirits because they help you understand more of the depths of your emotions and your subconscious vision that is wanting to be looked at and worked on, to acquire this justice and allowing you true balance, and opening up more options for you in play. All right, we're gonna get some fairies. All right, what kind of messages do you have for our dear Libras? Libra. Yeah, you're bridging yourself. You're bridging the play of because it's not yet bridged there. I don't know why I see bridging that, because it's actually the bright mother. You're bridging your connection. Wow, and stability. You're bridging your connection and stability with not just the spiritual, but with jumping into this new beginning and seeing beyond your own mask of connection within your connection of your guides. I don't want to keep going, I keep going. And seeing the the help that you have also around you to acquire this justice, Libra, and the friends that are there that help you to really gain yourself out of the depths of despair, and being able to see how much you are greatly blessed by the spirits of the land, sea, stars, whatever really like resonates with you. Some people it's like dolphins and stuff like that. That's like spirits of the sea. With this, it would be spirits of the land because of all the pixies. The fairy was being kissed by all the pixies and helping them to be able to see outside of their own depths. Spirits of the stars going within your own abyss to be able to really illuminate out more of the stars within, which would be your gifts within, which would then reunite you and your friends to go on to this journey and to bridge the gap between, because right now it's a gap, but it's bridging this gap between and being able to see that extreme amount of expansion, celebration, like you're going to be celebrating over this expansion and of this leap of faith and understandings that you have grown into, and pause just to enjoy the emotional like fulfillment within this. And there's going to be no coming back from this. It's going to be like, it's like you put on this mask just to take off this mask, to love yourself that much more on a whole nother view and emotional fulfilling of an understanding within yourself and your views of your own reality. Like, always remember, what you believe and what you see as true becomes your reality. So if you believe something negative, that's what becomes kind of in your reality, because your brain kind of like makes that up and you start seeing that as your reality. You strip these away and believe into more of an emotional state of positivity within yourself, and believe more on the things of what you love inside, no matter what it is. Some people, it could be their guides, the spirit messengers, it could be angels, it could be ancestors, anything, whatever resonates with you in your heart and your direction for your path is what's really going to bring you out of those depths of feeling as if you have to believe this certain way, you have to see things this certain way. You'll be able to create your own understanding. The true meaning of the magician is like creating your own reality with your own truths and what you want as your own truths, but also keep in mind, which brings in more wisdom within this, which also brings in humbleism about this, is just because you believe something is true for you and your reality doesn't mean that's true for someone else in their reality for their path that they're destined to be on. Okay, so basically, if you don't want to believe any of this is your truth, it won't be, just because that's how you believe it to be. If you want to believe this to be your truth, you will step into the stepping stones of your own vision of this structure of this reading to be true the way you want it to be within your reality. That's why it doesn't matter whether this is a love reading, money, or home reading. This can go in all aspects in different ways of your life. You can watch this week and it resonate as a love reading, and watch this next week and it resonate as like a home life reading, and it not even, and it be completely different weeks. That's why they always say the energies of these readings can go either for the past, the future, or for now. So kind of having like time pressed upon it doesn't necessarily make it it's only a week reading. you can implicate and see any kind of messages for any kind of aspect in your life. You can see the messages that is in here for love. You can see them, because I can sit here and change it up and tell you how it is for love in this reading. I mean, you are working into understanding your own emotional fulfillment and being able to hold your emotions within when it comes to love, and looking for what it is that you want to see out of a partner, and gaining victory out of gaining balance over your own healing, and things that about many options, and understanding yourself about this many options that you have, and actually not even taking any of them, and balancing out what is right for you and who it is that you want to step into your life. See how I can just change this into any kind of like way? That's how your intuition with these readings work. Like, you can see within them. And some people say, yeah, well, that's like turning you the reading into something that maybe it's not, to befit your own situation. Kind of, yeah, you can, but your own truth and what you choose to believe in it for yourself is what makes it real for you. Doesn't mean that that's exactly how it's going to be played out. That's just how I see it, and my own truths, and how, as a reader, what I see could play out. Could play out. Doesn't mean it will. It all depends on what you do, and how it's like choose your own adventure book. Literally, that's like the best way to look at these readings. It's like a choose your own adventure book. How do you choose to look at this within the way it's laid out for you, and what you feel, and in your heart and in your tuition that's being resonated for you? Because half of this could resonate for you, and then a whole other different reading from someone else could really resonate with you a whole lot more. But there was some certain specific messages in this reading that helped you to be able to gain more insight, and a different reading that helped you to be able to understand your situation now. And then later on, in a month from now, you never know what you could get out of this. This half of this is going to be, resonating for you instead of the other half, So however you choose to go in this direction of this is what is really going to work for you as Libras, being very intellectual as an air sign. But honoring your emotions and fueling towards your passion, so and grounding yourself, so honoring all the elements too. And what I feel you're working with the most is understanding more of the water feels with the balance of your passion drive, which would be the fire essence of you, and grounding all of that into a structure of foundation, which would be your earth elements in your aspects of your life, whether that be love, home, or money, or work, or job, anything, because you can also be doing that when it comes to love, and understanding it in a whole nother view and perspectives for that direction. So before I go any further, and this turns into 2 videos, thank y'all so much. If you love the way I read, please like, please subscribe. It'll definitely make this channel bigger, and I'll be able to really make this to where I can make them longer and it not turn into 2 videos. Alright, or I can make it turn 2 videos into 1 video. I'm working on that too. Thank you so much, and please share all over Facebook. You never know who's going to see this that is really going to help them too, just as much as it could possibly help you. Thank you so much. I am Oracle Unicorn, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!